If you've been following the channel, you may recall that not too long ago I bought myself a Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS model and installed a Trijicon RMR Type 2 on it. So in this video we're going to take a look at my HAWG holsters carbon fiber bling RMR holster for my Glock 19 and just show you another example of how John at HAWG Holsters goes one step above and beyond to make sure that his holsters are the best that you can buy. Anyway, that's what's coming up next here on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose, your home for information and gear reviews related to camping, survival, and general preparedness for regular folks. My name is Brian. Thanks for joining me. So like I said, my new carry pistol is this Glock Gen 5 Glock 19 with the RMR on it, a Trijicon RMR. And in order for it to be a carry pistol, you need a holster to carry it in. And as you can see, let me just pull it out of here. So obviously the RMR comes down pretty far, makes a big lump there, and it's not going to work with a lot of holsters, most holsters in fact. So especially not with a stock HAWG holster, which is my preferred carry holster. Actually, it's the only one I use. So anyway, my friend John at HAWG Holsters, and again, full disclosure, he is a really good friend of mine, made me this holster for my RMR. And like I said in the intro, John goes above and beyond always. Whenever he does anything, he makes sure it is just to the best of his ability. And as you've heard me say before, John makes these things himself one by one with a really high level of craftsmanship. So without a lot of rambling, it's just a holster. Let's get to talking about this thing, why I think it's so cool, and why I think maybe just kind of how you can personalize this thing and customize it to yourself. So let me take it out first and just show you. So here's the RMR, and you can see that it's going to be, typically his holsters would probably be up to about right here. So with this one, you got to have a cutout for the RMR. And a lot of people just cut the holster down, but you'll notice there's this extra little I don't want to point at myself even though it's not loaded. Notice this extra little wing here. I think he calls this a funk guard, but that's John, right? And what that's for is to allow this thing to keep your body sweat or whatever, anything off of here. It also kind of gives this thing a little broader area to keep it from poking into your body. If, like me, you got a little bit of hangover there. So I will also note that I installed a set of excess big dot suppressor height sights on here so that just as a backup, I think it's a good idea. And the sight channel on John's holsters is completely compatible with that. Now he did want me to tell you if you're going to buy one of these from him with and you're putting suppressor height sights on it, which I highly recommend, just to give him a call and make sure that you let him know what kind you've got so he can make sure that if you have extra Highlands or something, he leaves enough room in here, because he can do that for you. Not a big deal. So real quickly, if you're not familiar with his holsters, he uses an ulti-clip. Ulti-clip clips to your pants, not to your belt, and your belt goes around it and supports it. And I'll show you that in just a minute. It's tuckable. You can see it's got the little groove here. It's tuckable. This is the most secure, most comfortable, really holster retention system that I've ever used, which is one of the reasons that HAWG Holsters became my absolute favorite holster ever. So anyway, real quickly before I pan you down to the waist area and show you how this thing works, I want to talk about this real quickly, this little funk guard, as John calls it, or it's just like a guard. When it came, it was straight up, and he does that on purpose so you can mold it to yourself. All I did was took a hairdryer, put it on hot, just heated it for a few minutes, and kind of bend it, and it stays. Once you get it bent, it stays. And I'll show you why that's important, because it depends on where you carry this and how you're going to want it bent. So instead of trying to decide what your body shape is, John gives you the option to customize it for yourself. Really, really simple. Just a blow dryer, just a few, probably less than 3 or 4 minutes, and it gets hot enough to just bend. And once it's bent and it cools, it stays. I said that already, didn't I? Let me take you down to the old waistline here and show you how this thing, how it works and how it clips onto your pants, and just in case you're not familiar, and we'll wrap this up. Okay, so got my shirt tied up Daisy Duke style here so you can see, but here's the in my opinion, the secret sauce of the HAWG holsters. One of the secret sauce. Let me just loosen this up. It's this ulti clip. You can just pop it up, take it off. As you can see, it's really easy to put on and off. Never exposes your trigger at all. And of course, I'm wearing the, try to do this on camera, wearing the click belt, 2-ply tactical gun belt. And you can see this little wing, I call it, John calls it a funk guard, I think, but it just kind of keeps everything off of your skin. If you don't wear an undershirt, it will It'll keep the sweat and everything off of here. And it also kind of spreads that out and just conforms really well and just makes it really comfortable. I'm telling you, this thing, I wear it every day and no problem drawing or holstering. There you go. Okay, well that was a quick look at my new HAWG holsters RMR compatible inside the waistband holster, and I have been wearing this now for, gosh, probably two to 3 months, I'm guessing. You can look back and see when I did the video on the RMR, but every day, all the time, it's very, very comfortable. I was a little concerned about the RMR, whether it was going to kind of add a little bit of some sort of challenge or some sort of obstacle to my everyday carry. Absolutely, completely seamless, no big deal. I think the little wing here has a lot to play with that because it just doesn't, it kind of spreads out that pressure and doesn't really allow this thing to poke into me. So anyway, if you're interested in a HAWG holster, and I highly recommend them, you can save 10% on any purchase over $30 by using the coupon code SURVIVALONPURPOSE, all one word, at hawgholsters.com. If you've got any questions at all about these holsters, just give John a call. His number's on this website, and he's usually there. He'll usually answer, and he probably has the highest level of customer service of anybody I've ever been involved with. I get so many people telling me that they were just so happy with their purchase from him, so happy with their interaction with him. And he's just a really good guy too. So anyway, I hope this has been helpful. As always, thanks for watching Survival on Purpose. I put out a new video every Friday and Saturday, and sometimes random videos throughout the week. If you're not subscribed, you can fix that by clicking right down there. Be sure and click that little notification bell thing that pops up. Maybe YouTube will notify you when I put out a new video. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single one, I invite you to subscribe to my weekly email newsletter, where every Sunday I'll send you an email with all the prior week's videos, plus any cool offers, deals, or news I think you might be interested in. You can just go to survivalonpurpose.com/subscribe, or click the little square thingy with a knife in it right down there, and that'll take you there. I really appreciate your support. Once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident, so be prepared. I'll see you next time.